Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Deni. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that red subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. Today we are hopping into my December empties. Now, if you've been following me for my empties, you know that I have a goal. So I had told myself that I wanted to use up $2,000 in products for the year of 2018. And today we will be tallying up everything and finding out what our total is. I honestly didn't know till the last minute, so you will find out at the end of this video whether I made it or if I didn't. And let's go ahead and dig into some trash. All right, so we have quite a bit of trash as always, and it's everywhere. Let's go ahead and start with this guy right here. This was the Sponge Gel. It's a body wash infused buffer, which now is completely empty. I went ahead and used this buffer the way they told us to do. It's supposed to just be a soap that you can use throughout your whole body. It's within a sponge, so like they put the soap into the sponge and it becomes like a solid, but as you use it, it ends up just being a sponge. I used this. The scent was okay. It wasn't my favorite type of body wash scent, but it was not off-putting or anything. This right here, I used it and I don't like the fact that it doesn't fully dry, and if you squeeze it, you get more soap. So if you just keep squeezing it more, so it just lathers more. I don't know how hygienic using a porous sponge could be. I mean, to me, it just doesn't seem hygienic. So would I purchase something like this in the future? No, I got this through a BoxyCharm, so that. Then I have here a soap that my husband used from the dollar store. He seems to like these big soaps. And this one was a oatmeal and coconut soap, which was just $1. The next product that I have here is the EcoTools Makeup Brush Cleaner, which I use completely. I previously mentioned the one that I normally pick up is the Walmart brand one, which is super cheap, but it doesn't lather enough to clean the brushes. It does for certain brushes, but if you have really pigmented eyeshadows, it doesn't really remove all of the eyeshadow. This one does. This one is for deep cleaning, weekly cleansing, and it does work really, really well. So I do recommend this one. I hadn't tried it previously, so this right here is going to be something that I will repurchase just because it does work. And now I'm out of shampoo for my brushes, so we do need to get some stuff. As I mentioned in one of my other videos, I am doing a use up year, so I'm only replacing things that have finished. So you won't be seeing any new hauls or things like that, just used up products. And if I purchase anything, it'll just be a backup. So I do need a backup of some brush cleaner. We have here some soap. My husband ended up using the Irish Spring body wash. This one is the Moisture Blast, and he seems to like Irish Spring a whole lot. He's always picking it up and making me pick it up for him. The next thing that I have is the one that I use. This is the Dial Lavender Jasmine Hydrating Body Wash. I love this soap. It's one of my favorite just because it really does, I like the scent of it. I'm kind of used to it, and if you have cystic skin or skin that can like just get cysts on it, this was recommended by my doctor to use instead of like more moisturizing soaps. So this is why I prefer a soap like Dial, but not all Dial soaps are made equal. This one seems to have a little bit more moisture than like their Gold line or any of the other ones. So this one I do recommend. I like it. And since we're talking about bathing, I have a loofah that has become bigger than my head, which meant it's time for you to go. It's not broken or anything, but it is starting to like get mangled, and when that happens, then I get rid of them. These are just the regular Walmart brand ones. I think they upped the price to $2 now, which kind of sucks because they used to be $1. I will continue buying loofahs. I just like them. I have a pack of wipes here from the dollar store. These are the Bolero facial wipes, and I do like Bolero facial wipes a whole lot. This is a 30 count pack, which wasn't an apple cinnamon scent, and boy did this smell like a candle. This honestly really was like off-putting to myself, just because apple cinnamon is not one of my favorite like scents in general. I don't know why I would think that this would be different, but it does really smell like one of those Glade apple and cinnamon candle things. Not my favorite, but I do like the wipes. Then we have some tubes of toothpaste. I don't know why we always end up with so many toothpaste. This is the Crest toothpaste. We have one in Radiant Mint and we have one in Arctic Fresh. And I believe the one that I like is the Radiant Mint. I can never figure out which one is the one that I prefer. I think the Arctic has like that icebreaker type taste to it, which I don't like. I like a more peppermint or spearmint type of toothpaste. So I think the Radiant is the one that I like. So I got 2 of those. And then we do have another one. This one's a Colgate one. Ooh. This one's a Colgate one because my husband likes the Colgate versus the Crest. I'm the one who uses Crest. And this one's the Advanced Whitening. He likes it. It's the Icy Fresh. We have some feminine wash. This is the Vagisil Peach Blossom. And I'm just going to straight out tell you I hated this. I didn't like the scent of this. It smelled so weird. Once you lather it up, it's not that great of a scent. I would go with the original scent, which brings me to a sample size of the same product. This one right here is the White Jasmine. However, the White Jasmine smelled delightful. Peach did not. So if I do pick up any, I would pick up the White Jasmine or the original scent, just because that one didn't work out for me. Oh, look, we had some more Bolero wipes, or yes, these are Bolero wipes in the Cranberry and Sweet Orange. This, unlike the other wipe that I talked about, had no fragrance in it, even though it says it's Cranberry and Sweet Orange. I didn't smell anything. I did like the wipe. I like them to clean off swatches, clean my desk down, sometimes remove lipstick swatches and things like that. This does really work. We have here some toner by Lancome. This is the Tonique Douceur. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but yes, essentially it is a toner for your face, and I ended up using this guy up. I got this as a birthday gift from my husband, and I do like this product. Can't justify the cost of it for some reason. It's kind of expensive for a toner. I think I'm not going to be repurchasing this guy just because of the cost, and I have some other toners that I need to get through before I can purchase another one, so I might just hold off. But maybe once I'm done all my toners, I might return to this one because I did like the way this felt. And since we talked about Lancome, we have one more product. This is the Bifacil for the face. Now, I know they have Bifacil for the eyes that removes the eye makeup, but this one is a all over face remover makeup type of micellar water. And so for me, I felt that this one was lacking that extra like cleaning sensation. Like when you want to remove things, I felt like it left traces of makeup is basically what I'm trying to say. So I would not splurge and buy the Bifacil face. I do know that the Bifacil for the eyes is wonderful, and I think it's because it's like oil and water, where this is just water. I recommend that. I don't recommend this. So then I have a small toner here from AptoCare, and this is the antioxidant toner in pomegranate. I ended up using this toner for it took me about a week to use this up, to be honest. and I really liked it. It had a moisturizing component to it that actually like left your skin glowing afterwards. It wasn't like a greasy sensation. It was more like you apply it and then it just made your skin look radiant. So I do like this, but as I said before, I have some other toners that I'm working through, and I don't even know how much this in the full size would cost. So I'm kind of just gonna hold off on toners for now and keep it moving. So I have a few more soaps that I forgot about. This one is an Irish Spring one, which my husband used. Again, he will always buy the Irish Spring. This one's the Pure Fresh, which is like the charcoal scented one, or not scented, charcoal looking one, I should say. He likes it. I've used it before and I could live without it. Then the next soap that I have here is from Olay, and it's just like a regular Olay plain bar. This one, you know, I liked a lot because this has like, it really cleans deeply. And I know this because I used this to actually clean some brushes and a sponge, and it just like got all of my makeup out. So it could also be doing the same thing for my body. I would definitely repurchase Olay products. I have a hand sanitizer here from Bath & Body Works. This right here is the Mermaids Make Waves, and I obviously like this guy. I used it all the way up. It's a hand sanitizer. It hangs off of my purse and, you know, cleans my hands when I need it. I have a very exciting thing to show. So I panned a blush. Look at this. So this right here was my Dirty Little Secrets in Kitty Pink, which I used. I believe I put this in my project pan in the beginning of the year, and it literally took me all year long to pan this completely, but I hit pan, and it's the first time that I've hit pan like this, where you use the whole thing. And even when it was getting to the end, I was like, when are you gonna finish? So I do love this shade. I did fall in love with it, and I kind of have like, I miss you, but at the same time I work so hard to pan you that I'm just like gonna move on, gonna use some new blushes, and you will always be in my heart because I panned you. So when it came down to press-on nails, I got a little lazy and I used only 3 packs of nails this last month. I used one which was like a white and, I don't know, flesh tone designed one, and then I had one that had this blue color, and then from Naillicious I used one that had like a chevron print. And so I got kind of lazy. I didn't use a lot of my nails, but I got through 3 packs. I will always use press-on nails. These that I have on, I designed myself, so I'm very excited about that. We can't talk about nails without talking about glue. This glue is done and over with, just because it's, these glues, I tend to not use them as quickly. They just end up drying up or drying around the cap, and then you can't get them open, so they're done. And then we have some deodorant. This is my husband's Dove deodorant. I think this is his deodorant of choice. It's the Men Care Extra Fresh, and he likes his antiperspirant to be old-fashioned good old white stuff. He likes it and he likes the scent, so we keep buying it. I did play around with 2 body butter samples. We have here the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum or Boom Boom cream, and then we have the Acai Body Power Cream. What I will say, I love the scent of the Boom Boom or Bum Bum cream, however you pronounce that, and then I don't really like the Acai one. It smelled weird. So if I mean, I wouldn't run out to purchase these because they're pretty pricey. Plus I have one that I received in, I believe it was a BoxyCharm, so I won't be repurchasing that. And I have another toner here. This right here is the Pixie by Petra Glow Tonic. It's an exfoliating toner. This one is such a weird, to me, type of item because this has aloe in it. And I usually have reaction to aloe, but this seems to work out well for me. So I used it up and I do like it, but I'm not gonna, again, toners. I'm not gonna be repurchasing toners at the moment. I did end up panning another perfume. This right here is the Roxy, and I'm not even sure who makes this guy. I will insert the name later because I don't really know. This scent right here is really nice, and I ended up panning it. I entered it into my perfume pan like after I had already panned all the other ones, and I'm so proud of actually finishing another one. My goal was 8 and I actually panned 9, I believe, which was over, like, succeeding the goal that I had for myself. So I'm excited that I have another perfume in that pan project. This right here is the casing where my cotton rounds live. I got a 3-pack. Sorry, I got a 3-pack of these. They're from Whispers. I believe I mentioned this in my last empties video. I do not like those cotton rounds. They, as soon as you wet them, they fall apart. They, like, the quilting on it separates, and then you're basically rubbing your finger on your face because the cotton round is broken. So not repurchasing that at all. So I have quite a bit of masking products. Hold tight, we're going to be talking about these. The first one that I have here is the Oh My Goodness Rejuvenating Nail Mask. I like this one, but I will mention that my face was a little itchy towards the end of the time for me to take it off. I'm not sure why, but my skin did look nice the next day, so I did like it. Then I have here the Aqua Moisture Raccoon Face Mask. This one, I truly thought that it had like a raccoon face one, but it was just a regular mask, and the scent was just like clinical, or what I call fresh, you know, clean type scent. I liked it. I just would have preferred it to be like a raccoon shape, since it says raccoon mask. I'm not sure why it would have a raccoon if it wasn't telling me that. So then the next one that I have here is a Ampoule Synergy mask, and this one was to moisturize, which I felt really did moisturize my skin. I liked it a whole lot. I'm not going to be repurchasing a lot of these just because I'm trying to use up what I have. We have here a Master Labs from Tony Moly, and this one I really like. It's a hyaluronic mask, and usually these work really well for me, and it feels like it still has some serum in here. They smell nice and they just feel good on your skin. We have one by Yada. This one is the Pore Care Mask, and I actually bought a box of these at TJ Maxx, I believe, for like $10, which was amazing to find like this type of brand there when I know these usually cost $3 a piece. So I totally like this, and it's charcoal. So we have another one by Yada, and this one I didn't purchase in that manner. I got it in my face story. It's the Soothing Mask Pack. I really like this one a whole lot. This one prompted me to buy this one, and so on and so forth. Then right here I have from Sui, I have the V-Line Chin Up Mask. Alive using this, and it's like basically a strap that goes around your chin and past your ears, and it's supposed to like tighten this area right here. However, I felt that there was not enough room for it on my face because I'm a little bit more chunkier. It did hurt my ears from like pressing it down, like the way it was constricting it. I did not like it in that sense. I don't know that it firmed or did anything to my skin, just because I couldn't keep it on the amount of time because of the way it was hurting my face. So we have another one from Sui, and this is the Tea Tree Mask. I do love Sui as a brand. I love their face mask a whole lot, and I did like this one. So I would definitely pick up more of those. Then I have here the Beauty Chuck I'm Real Gora mask in rose. It's a rose mask, and I don't remember if this had a rose scent to it or not for some reason. I'm not recalling, and I don't think it did. I don't think it was scented with rose, but I will say that I do like rose scented things. This one was nice. It was like a normal mask. I don't remember anything significant on my face when I used it, so I can't speak more about that. Then I have a mask from Halaka Halaka. This is the rice mask. It's an essence mask. This one was really hydrating, and this I think Halaka Halaka masks are a lot thicker in the way their sheet masks are made. So if you like a thicker mask, this is a more thicker mask. I would recommend if you like those. And then I have here the Soe Panda Eye Brightening Mask. I really enjoyed this one. This one was more like a jelly or gel type mask that kind of like stuck to your face, and it only went around the eyes, which I thought was like really good. It was basically penetrating those dark circles, and hence like panda. I thought this was a really nice one. It did hydrate and soothe that area. I did feel nice about it, and I would totally pick up more of these. A Feel Brilliant Bamboo Charcoal Sheet Mask, and this one's supposed to detoxify and minimize pores. I don't recall seeing any difference of my pores being minimized. Usually when I use charcoal masks, I do feel like they purify, and they do feel like my skin does feel nice, but I don't know that this is worth the price point to get something specifically this way to detoxify your face. I mean, it's a face mask. I won't be repurchasing any of those at the moment because I have way too many. Now we do have a lip patch by Tony Moly, and this is the Kiss Kiss Lovely Lip Patch. This one's like a honey patch, and I thought it was gonna be like stickier. These you definitely have to do if you're laying down in that type of position, because if not, it'll slide down your face, and it's really weird. And I find that these are kind of uncomfortable because they don't have the hole in the middle. So like if you like, basically you want to not breathe out your mouth, but if you need to do anything with your mouth, you can't. So for what, the 20 minutes or 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, you can't use your mouth at all. So I don't know. I don't recommend this type of mask. Then I have 3 types of hair masks that I use. They're from Hask. I ended up using the argan oil from Morocco mask. I thought this one was I've used this one before, and it smells like one that I've gotten from them at the dollar store, but it had a different packaging on it. It has like that, I don't know, like a candy scent to it. Then I also tried the charcoal with citrus oil. I thought this one was nice. I thought it was gonna be like charcoal infused for some reason, but it was actually just like a regular mask for your hair. And I ended up using the keratin protein one, and all 3 of those masks were really nice for my hair, and I felt like they did just strengthen it or give it like that extra nourishment that it needed. I have here some eye patches that I used. I have 2 of them inside of this box. This is the anti-wrinkle and energizing eye mask. These are from the brand Grace and Stella, and these were sent to me from my friend Sarah in Canada, and I thought these were really nice. I'm completely out of these now. I believe I purchased some other gold ones, and I do have those, but not in this brand. And I really like gold patches for under my eye. They feel really soothing, and I find that afterwards the area does look a lot brighter. So I would definitely look into getting some of those always in the future. And then we have a box of tissues. And last, I have a throwaway product. I have here the Aries, and this is supposed to be a body butter, but when I went to go use it, it was dried up, and it just indicated that it was just time for it to go. So it basically like chunked up in here, and it's not smooth like it should be. And yeah, it's just one that is going to be thrown away. I mean, I did use quite a bit of it before it did go to like dry up into that state. But that right there was just about everything that I used in the month, or used up during that month. Was a whole lot. And now we're going to talk about that tally. So my total for this month was $243 with 54 cents. It was a whole lot. And I did manage to use $2,000.79. So hooray, we did it. We really did use up $2,000 worth of products in 1 year. And this new year, I have upped that goal, and I really want to focus on using as much, and not just using it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like use extra to use it up, but just focus on using the products that I have and using them to the end. I want to see if I can get to $3,000 of products spent, since I'm doing a no buy or a use up year. I think it's going to be easier for me to focus on using up more products, because when I tend to buy things and add things to my collection, other things just kind of like stay waiting to be used, or like half used or semi-used or just opened, and I have gone to another product. So I think that I'm super excited that we made that goal, and that now we're going to go in to this new year with new goals of using up all these new products. And I'm excited, and I want to see how much damage I do when it comes to using up products. So I hope you really enjoyed this series of empties and what I would purchase, what I would not. Go ahead and leave your comments down below. As I mentioned, give me that thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Become a member of my GonzFam, and as always, from my house to yours. Love ya.